Imagine being among thousands of faithful during a serene Mass, only to witness something so extraordinary it leaves everyone speechless. What would you feel if, in the stillness of prayer, an image revered for centuries began to glow with a mysterious light? Could this be a divine message, or is there another explanation for such an event? The answers lie in what transpired at the Basilica of Our Lady of Guadalupe in Mexico. During a Mass offered by the martyrs' children, the unexpected unfolded before the eyes of thousands of pilgrims. If you enjoy content that helps you grow spiritually, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and join our community for more inspiration. Let's get started. As the celebration concluded, attention turned to the iconic image of the Virgin of Guadalupe. Suddenly, from her womb, an intense, radiant light emerged, captivating everyone present. The glow formed the unmistakable silhouette of a tiny embryo, a shape that perfectly mirrored the position of a child in the womb. For the believers, this was more than a mere coincidence. It was a sign of divine presence. The crowd was engulfed in awe and reverence. Some fell to their knees in prayer, while others began to sing hymns praising the Virgin Mary. Many reached for their cameras to capture what they believed was a miracle unfolding in real time. Witnesses described the light as warm, pure, and otherworldly, filling the space with an unexplainable serenity. This event stirred profound emotions among the faithful, who interpreted it as a vivid reminder of Mary's role in bringing Jesus Christ into the world. The glowing womb served as a symbolic declaration. Life is sacred, and the unborn are cherished in the eyes of God. This connection was further emphasized by the depiction of the Virgin as the Morenita of the Tepeyac, revered not just as a spiritual figure, but also as a protector of life, particularly the unborn. The miracle at the Basilica rekindled the faith of many, reminding them of the divine promise of Emmanuel, God with us. In the quiet moments following the Mass, the pilgrims' prayers and reflections revealed a renewed hope and devotion to the Virgin of Guadalupe. This extraordinary occurrence has left an indelible mark on all who were present, a moment they would carry with them for the rest of their lives. As the pilgrims gathered their thoughts after the miraculous display, many found themselves captivated by the symbolism emanating from the Virgin's illuminated womb. The light that took the shape of an embryo seemed to carry a profound message, one that spoke directly to the sanctity of life and the divine mystery of the Incarnation. It was not merely a glowing figure, it was a visual affirmation of hope, grace, and the sacred bond between heaven and earth. In moments when the extraordinary touches our lives, it's natural to seek meaning and guidance. In this amazing event, heaven and earth met through the glowing belly of the Virgin Mary. It is a strong call for us to renew our faith and find the divine purpose in our own lives. This is exactly what the secret of Jesus' apparitions offers, a path to clarity and peace through his revelations. This ebook goes into his prophecies and offers insight into what lies ahead. It's available for free in the pinned comment. Grab it now before the edition's gone. The radiance highlighted the Virgin Mary's role as the bearer of life. Her womb, not just a physical vessel, but a spiritual conduit for the Savior. This moment transported many witnesses into deep reflection on the prophecy from Isaiah. Behold, the Virgin shall conceive and bear a son, and shall call his name Emmanuel. The alignment between the image and the biblical promise was undeniable, stirring hearts and reaffirming faith in the miraculous. As the light shimmered, a quiet reverence settled over the basilica. For many, this was not just an isolated event, but a continuation of Mary's enduring message of love and protection. Her image, long associated with the defense of the vulnerable, seemed to speak directly to the plight of the unborn. The embryo-shaped light was a powerful call to recognize the value of every life, even in its earliest stages. Mothers in the crowd held their children closer, while others, battling their own struggles, found solace in the message of renewal and forgiveness. The pilgrims knelt, some whispering prayers of gratitude, others reciting verses like Psalm 139:13, "For you formed my inward parts, you knitted me together in my mother's womb." These words carried new weight as they resonated with the luminous image before them. The sacred atmosphere was enhanced by the soft hymns echoing through the basilica, each note amplifying the sense of divine presence. For the faithful, this was a living testament to Mary's ongoing intercession and her unwavering connection to humanity. The message was clear. Her womb is a sanctuary of hope, a reminder of the divine gift of life, and a call to defend it with courage and faith. While there was an overwhelming feeling of stillness after the miraculous illumination, the travelers' voices began to rise as they talked about what they had just seen. Some spoke of a warmth that seemed to envelop them in the moment the light appeared, while others described feeling as if their hearts were being gently touched by an unseen hand. These testimonies carried a raw authenticity, each story adding layers to the collective memory of the event. An elderly woman who had traveled hundreds of miles to the basilica clutched her rosary as tears streamed down her face. She recounted how, for years, she had prayed for healing and clarity in her family, and at that moment, she felt a powerful peace that assured her prayers were heard. Nearby, a young couple holding hands shared how the light in the Virgin's womb reminded them of their own struggles with starting a family, a sign they interpreted as divine encouragement to continue their journey in faith. Moments like these inspire reflection and true understanding. If you feel drawn to explore more about life's mysteries, don't miss the chance to download our free ebook. Limited copies remain. Find it in the first pinned comment. Children, unaware of the full gravity of the moment, gazed wide-eyed at the illuminated image, whispering to their parents about the glowing baby. Their innocent wonder served as a poignant contrast to the solemn prayers of the adults, creating a harmonious blend of faith expressed through both awe and devotion. Among the crowd were also individuals who had long struggled with their faith. A man who had reluctantly joined his family on the pilgrimage confessed to those near him that the sight of the glowing womb had reignited a spark of belief he thought he had lost forever. This theme of rekindled faith resonated deeply as many pilgrims began to see the event as not just a miracle, but a call to spiritual renewal. As word of the phenomenon spread beyond the basilica, photos and videos began to circulate, sparking a mixture of astonishment and skepticism among those who saw them. Yet, for the pilgrims who were present, no digital replication could capture the intangible but unmistakable presence they felt in that sacred space. It was more than what their eyes had seen. To their souls, it was like having an intimate meeting with the divine. As the accounts of the event spread, attention turned to the rich history of the Virgin of Guadalupe and her enduring place in the heart of Mexico's spiritual and cultural identity. The Virgin's image, known as the Morenita of Tepeyac, has long been a symbol of protection, unity, and faith. Her apparition to Saint Juan Diego in 1531 is seen as a defining moment in Catholicism, solidifying her as a maternal figure for the faithful, especially those who feel forgotten or marginalized. The tilma, the sacred cloak bearing her image, became a focal point for both devotion and investigation over centuries. Experts have studied its details, marveling at the miraculous preservation of its fibers and the intricate symbolism embedded within. The stars on her mantle, for example, align perfectly with the constellations visible in the December sky of 1531, while her hands, gently clasped, convey a message of prayer and intercession. For the faithful, these elements reinforce her connection to heaven and her role as an intermediary between God and humanity. In the context of the recent miracle, the womb's illumination seemed to echo her eternal message of love and protection. Pilgrims reflected on how the Virgin has consistently stood as a guardian of life, defending the vulnerable and advocating for the sanctity of creation. This event was seen as a continuation of that legacy, reminding believers of her presence in their lives, particularly during times of trial. Even beyond Mexico, the Virgin of Guadalupe is venerated worldwide, particularly among communities who see her as a beacon of hope. Her image adorns altars, homes, and public spaces, often surrounded by candles, flowers, and heartfelt offerings. Each display is a testament to the powerful impact she has had on millions, transcending borders and uniting people in their devotion. This moment of grace and light reminds us of the mysteries that guide our lives. To explore these sacred messages further, download our free ebook today. Availability is running low, so be sure to secure your copy now through the link in the first comment. The Basilica of Our Lady of Guadalupe, where the miraculous event occurred, has long been a destination for pilgrims seeking spiritual renewal. Its walls have witnessed countless acts of devotion, from solemn prayers to exuberant songs of praise. The recent miracle served to reaffirm the basilica's place as a sacred space, where the divine continues to touch the lives of the faithful in ways both seen and unseen. While the faithful celebrated the miracle as a divine revelation, the event also sparked a wave of curiosity and debate among those who sought to understand it through different perspectives. Some turned to theology, interpreting the glowing womb as a reminder of the Incarnation, a moment when divinity entered the human realm. For others, it became an invitation to explore the relationship between miracles and faith, questioning how these extraordinary events continue to inspire belief in an increasingly skeptical world. The interplay between science and spirituality took center stage as experts and skeptics alike examined the photos and videos circulating from the basilica. Researchers highlighted the unusual intensity and precision of the light, which appeared to emanate without an external source, defying conventional explanations. This phenomenon reminded many of Christ's words in John 8:12. "I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will not walk in darkness, but will have the light of life." For believers, the light was not just a physical occurrence, but a manifestation of divine truth. But spiritual leaders warned people to be careful and told the faithful to treat these kinds of events with respect, instead of relying too much on what they saw. The miracle, they argued, was not about the mechanics of the light, but the message it conveyed, a reaffirmation of life's sanctity and God's ongoing presence. This sentiment echoed Psalm 19:1, "The heavens declare the glory of God, the skies proclaim the work of his hands," emphasizing that divine signs often transcend human understanding. The event also prompted broader discussions on the role of miracles in contemporary faith. In a world dominated by technology and instant communication, the ability to capture and share such moments has transformed how they are perceived. For some, the fact that the event went viral made it more powerful, letting people who weren't there feel linked to the holy experience. For others, The overwhelming visibility raised concerns about losing the quiet, reflective essence of spiritual encounters. Despite differing interpretations, the miracle reignited a collective desire to seek answers beyond the material world. It reminded people of the mystery of faith, which is a call to trust in things that can't always be seen or described, but feels very real to them. The miracle had effects that went beyond the church, and its significant message became a rallying cry for people who want to protect life. Devotees interpreted the glowing embryo as a sacred declaration from the Virgin Mary herself, a visual reminder of the sanctity of unborn children. Faith communities organized vigils, marches, and campaigns, using the miracle as a powerful emblem of their mission. Leaders emphasized the Virgin's maternal role, inspiring movements to defend the vulnerable and celebrate the beauty of life at every stage. Witnessing such divine events can awaken something within us. If you're inspired to learn more about how faith reveals answers in life's journey, don't forget, our free ebook is just a click away. Act now while it's still available in the first pinned comment. Story after story came out about people who suffered severely by the event and chose to change their lives after it. A young woman grappling with an unplanned pregnancy shared how seeing the miracle strengthened her resolve to embrace motherhood despite the challenges. Her testimony resonated widely, igniting conversations about the importance of offering support to those in similar situations. Religious institutions also played a critical role, using the miracle to inspire renewed devotion to prayer and community outreach. Churches organized events to educate families about the theological significance of Mary's intercession, connecting her divine role to the lived realities of those in need. For many, this event reaffirmed the importance of compassion and solidarity, echoing Mary's timeless call to care for others. The message of the Virgin's illuminated womb extended beyond spiritual implications, touching on broader societal themes. Scholars and theologians talked about how religion and social responsibility are closely related. They encouraged believers to do more than just pray to protect life's dignity. This vision mirrored the sentiment found in Proverbs 31:8. Speak up for those who cannot speak for themselves, for the rights of all who are destitute. Meanwhile, artists and writers began interpreting the miracle in creative expressions. Paintings, poems, and hymns emerged, each capturing a different facet of the event's impact. These creations became spiritual gifts shared among communities, spreading the miracle's message to even those who had never set foot in the basilica. If this message makes you think and you feel it connects with you, don't forget to like it, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment. Also, if you really want to support our work and help us keep creating valuable content, consider giving us a super thanks. Join this amazing community and don't miss any news. Through art, the event transcended borders and languages, solidifying its place as a moment of collective awakening and unity. The miracle's legacy continued to grow, a beacon of hope and a reminder of the enduring connection between the divine and the earthly. Its light, though brief in appearance, cast an enduring glow on the hearts of all who witnessed or heard of its splendor.